I tell you one interesting strategy to become English TGT BPSC teacher and how we can prepare roadmap to crack this examination, because after studying previous year question paper, I am going to tell you the best strategy to crack BPSC TGT English teacher. And only BPSC TGT English teacher question paper are divided into 3 sections, and if you are strong at these sections, then you can become BPSC English teacher very easily. So we can see what are the strategy and what are the tricks we have to follow on daily basis. See, best strategy to become BPSC TGT English teacher. What are the things we have to do on daily basis, or you can say on regular basis? See, first section is of English literature. What are the topics we have to cover in certain period of time, because we have less time and we have to cover lot of topics. But here I will tell you selected topics from where lot of questions had come in previous years also. See, English literature, what are the topics we have to cover? First is history of English literature, means what is Renaissance period, when Renaissance period was started, all the things we have to cover in history of English literature. After that, poets and their works like William Shakespeare, John Dickens, T.S. Eliot. We have to read the works and what are their works in the field of English literature, like as Robert Frost, because question is come from this topic in previous year. Third topic we have to cover is forms of what? You can say forms of literature, like what is ballads, what is, you can say, sonnets, how many types of sonnets is there. We have to cover all this in the topic forms of what? Literature. Figure of speech. Suppose 2 or 3 sentences is there and you have to identify which type of figure of speech is this. Like what is alliteration, what is simile, what is metaphor, what is, you can say, suppose some words is there and like is there, as is there, then you have to identify which type of figure of speech. We have to cover all this in topic figure of speech. And last topic in literature you have to cover is literary moments, means how English originates and from which period to which period, what is the importance of literary moments. We have to cover all these points in English literature. And as you know, in TGT English, the weightage of English literature is, I think, 15 or 10 marks. I will say after studying the what? Previous year question paper. In grammar topics, you have to cover what? There are so many topics in grammar, but we have to share a smart strategy, good strategy, because we have short period of time and we have to cover limited topics. So only 5 topics and some of the topics related to what? Miscellaneous. First topic we have to cover, which is very crucial, which is very vital for this examination, that is subject-verb agreement. What? S stands for subject, V stands for verb, and A stands for what? Agreement. Subject-verb agreement. This topic is very crucial. Why? Because when I when I studied previous year question 10 days ago, I saw that so many question was asked in the previous year from this topic. I think 6 or 7 questions from this topic. After that, tense is there, and we have to read tense deeply. Suppose, what is conditional sentence? What is the uses of conditional sentence? What is the universal facts? What is regular actions? But most of the students only read the structure, learn the structure and uses. No, it is not enough, because we are going to crack what? TGT English teacher. It means that we have to take classes in 9 and 10. So we have to command over subject. And the level of question day by day is tougher one. Day by day is what? Difficult one. Why? Because the number of seats what? Are less, and the number of students are what? Increased day by day. So we have to prepare according to this. And after that, we have to cover narration, voice. If you have command over tense, then naturally narration and voice, naturally the two topics is good for you. Why? Because these two topic is related to what? Tense. And last is what? Preposition. Preposition, because the weightage of number of question is more from this topic also. And miscellaneous topics like is what? You can say punctuations is there, articles is there, you can say what? And one topic that is what? You can say parts of speech is there also. So miscellaneous topics, only 2 or 3 miscellaneous topics you have to cover. But first you have to cover all these what? Topics in grammar. And see, after that, the third section is vocab. The weightage of vocab is equal to the weightage of what? You can say English literature. Why? Because vocabulary based question nowadays is coming more and more. Not only in this examination, but different types of examinations is there. Suppose, then your duty is to increase range of words. What is the meaning of increase range of words means? Suppose you know 1 words, but try to absorb, grasp more than 10 words of single word. Suppose 1 word is what? You can say tremendous. Suppose 1 word is tremendous. Huge is there, enormous is there, gigantic is there, big is there. So you have to collect the ranges of words, because nowadays the pattern of question is totally different. So we have to strong at what? Vocabulary. Second is iodine phrase. Here, if you learn iodine phrase at least 300s, then you are able to crack or solve the question of iodine or phrase in any type of examinations. Because if you know, then you are able to give the answer. Otherwise, you are not able to give the answer of what? Iodines and phrase. So you have to first buy question bank and then try to understand the iodines phrase together. And try to understand, not try to learn the meaning. If you learn the meaning, then after 2 or 3 days you are able to forget. So try to understand and then use iodine phrase what? In real life, and put one example which is related to what? Real life. In this way, you are able to observe iodine phrase for longer days. Here, synonyms Antonyms, in other words, you can say similar word, opposite words. It means that suppose one word is there, you can say lackluster. Suppose lackluster is there, one word is there, and you have to say, or examiner put the question that you have to tell opposite words. How you can give the answer? You can give the answer after knowing the meaning. What is the meaning of lackluster? So you have to be strong at this section. It means that vocab. According to my point of view, all three sections is crucial and give equal time on these three topics. And the most important work you have to do, according to my point of view, is practice set on alternate days. It means that by question bank from previous year and practice from previous year. And when the test is over, analysis in a proper way, that where is your lackness, where you are not able to score good marks. How we can know all the things? From what? From practice set. मेरे कहने का मतलब समझिए, जैसे आप प्रैक्टिस सेट मार रहे हो, ठीक है, अब प्रैक्टिस सेट आपने दिया एक, मान लीजिए प्रैक्टिस सेट 1 आपने दिया, तो जब आप चेक करने के बाद जो आप एनालिसिस करते हो किस सेक्शन में आपका स्कोर नहीं आ पाया, या कहां से पता चलेगा? जब हम प्रैक्टिस सेट स्टार्ट करेंगे प्रैक्टिस करना, और अभी कहां से? प्रीवियस क्वेश्चन बैंक से। और जो प्रैक्टिस सेट जो आप स्टार्ट करेंगे ऑन अल्टरनेट डेज, नॉट ऑन रेगुलर बेसिस, एक दिन 20 करके आप प्रैक्टिस करेंगे। जैसे मान लीजिए प्रैक्टिस सेट 1 मारे, तो जो भी आपके स्कोर है, आप वहां पे पहला आपका काम है कि आप वीक एरियाज को पहचानिए, और वीक एरियाज को पहचानने के बाद उस पर काम कीजिए, क्योंकि एक दिन अल्टरनेट डेज पे मार है, तो एक दिन आपको जो समय मिलता है उस पर जो वीक एरियाज है उस पर आप काम कीजिए। और जैसे ही आप काम करना शुरू करेंगे वीक एरियाज पे, तो आपका जो मार्क्स है डे बाई डे का इंक्रीज होगा। और इसके बाद देखो सेकंड पे लिखा प्रॉपर एनालिसिस। जैसे मान लीजिए सपोज इफ आई टॉक अबाउट इंग्लिश, सपोज इफ यू आर वीक एट कॉम्प्रिहेंशन, बिकॉज इन टीजीटी इंग्लिश at least 5 comprehension at least had asked in previous year. So if you are not able to score good marks at comprehension, then I can easily say that you are not able to qualify what? English literature examination or TGT English. Why? Because 5 marks, it means that what you can say, 5 marks, or suppose 5 you can say passes, or 5 comprehension, it means at least 20 marks is there. So be strong at comprehension. Observe weak areas. Observe weak areas means suppose some students are good at comprehension, it's okay, but some students are weak at what? Comprehension. They are not able to score good marks. So be strong at weak areas. After that you are able to crack any type of examination, not only TGT English teacher, any type of examination, because comprehension plays very vital role, very crucial role in this subject. Suppose some of the students are not good at what? Word meaning, vocab. So try to strengthen vocab by collecting words from newspaper, from magazines, from previous year. In this way, your weak area is what? Strong. Your weak areas are what? Strong. Make notes of practice sets. Suppose on Monday you start practicing question, practice question, I think set 1, okay? Then you write the question which are wrong. Why I am saying? Because when you write and make notes, then when you get up early in the morning, do revision of the notes which you make earlier. Why? Because in this way your weak areas are strong, because you are in revision mode. And take the help of books if your concept is not clear. So this step is very crucial. बिकॉज अब कितना भी पढ़ ले, पढ़ने से कुछ नहीं होगा जब तक आप प्रैक्टिस नहीं मारेंगे, प्रैक्टिस सेट को जब तक आप स्टार्ट नहीं करेंगे प्रैक्टिस करना, तब तक कुछ नहीं हो सकता। क्योंकि पढ़ना एक अलग चीज होता है और एग्जाम में प्रेशर में परफॉर्म करने एक अलग चीज होता है। और कहां से आएगा? यहां से ही आएगा। और इस ये भी जो आपका यहाँ पे जितने भी 4 जो सेक्शन हमने लिखा है, लिटरेचर का, ग्रामर टॉपिक्स का, वोकैब का और प्रैक्टिस सेट का, अगर आप यहाँ अच्छे से फॉलो करते हैं तो मैं कह सकता हूं कि यह एग्जाम को क्रैक करने से आपको कोई नहीं रोक सकता है। क्योंकि प्रैक्टिस मैन व्हाट यू कैन से प्रैक्टिस मैन परफेक्ट। सो यू कैन डू ऑल दिस थिंग्स ऑन डेली बेसिस and I will say surely that you are able to crack this examination, because a strategy, if your plan is good, if your plan is different from others, you are able to crack any type of examinations very easily. Thank you.